Ladies and gentlemen, this morning, the world lost a 72-year-old man, a man who lived a full life, yet, as we all must, face the inevitable end of his journey. But in his passing, we have a reminder that time waits for no one, and as we grow older, the choices we make every single morning carry more weight than we often realize. For those of us who have crossed the threshold of 70, the stakes are higher than ever. We're not just chasing dreams anymore, we're safeguarding the remaining chapters of our story, the hours of the morning, the precious moments between when you open your eyes and when the world comes crashing down on you, hold the power to shape your day and ultimately your life. So, let's ask ourselves, how do we want to live in these years, with purpose, with wisdom, or with regret? This morning, I'll share with you 5 critical mistakes that many seniors unknowingly make after 70, and how avoiding them can ensure that your mornings and your life are filled with vitality, direction, and meaning. As we age, it's easy to slip into the mindset that our physical health is no longer as important as it once was. We may feel that we've already lived a full life and that the urgency of maintaining physical strength has diminished. But neglecting our health, especially after 70, is one of the biggest mistakes we can make. The body's ability to bounce back from stress, illness, or injury decreases with age, making regular physical activity even more critical. Many seniors fall into the trap of avoiding exercise because of aches, pains, or simply because they feel they're too old for it. However, a lack of movement leads to a decline in muscle mass, bone density, flexibility, and balance. Without physical activity, simple daily tasks, like getting out of bed, walking, or even climbing stairs, become increasingly difficult, which only compounds the issue. Exercise doesn't have to be intense to make a difference. Gentle stretching, walking, swimming, or yoga can do wonders for maintaining mobility and strength. In addition, staying active helps manage weight, lowers the risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes or hypertension, and improves mental health by releasing endorphins that reduce stress and anxiety. Too often, we focus on the wrong aspects of health, such as appearance or temporary discomfort, rather than the long-term benefits of maintaining our bodies in their best possible condition. When you neglect your physical health after 70, you not only rob yourself of years of independence, but you also risk shortening the time you have left to live fully. Physical health is the foundation of all other aspects of life, and by prioritizing it, you ensure that you remain strong, capable, and independent. As we grow older, it can become increasingly easy to isolate ourselves from the world around us. We may feel disconnected from the fast-paced lives of younger generations, or perhaps we become hesitant to engage in social activities due to physical limitations or the loss of loved ones. However, isolation is one of the most damaging choices you can make after 70. The effects of loneliness extend far beyond a feeling of emptiness. They can significantly impact both mental and physical health. When we withdraw from social interactions, we deprive ourselves of essential human connection. Socializing is not just a way to pass the time. It plays a critical role in maintaining cognitive function, emotional stability, and overall well-being. Research has shown that those who maintain strong social networks and engage in regular interaction are less likely to experience depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. The stimulation that comes from conversation, sharing experiences, and even lighthearted banter keeps the brain sharp and resilient. Isolation, on the other hand, leads to a greater risk of developing mental health issues such as depression that can spiral into feelings of hopelessness and despair. Additionally, loneliness often leads to a decline in self-care habits, as a lack of social support can leave us feeling unmotivated to take care of ourselves. Social connections also serve as a source of accountability. Having people around who care about you encourages healthier behaviors, whether it's maintaining a proper diet, getting regular exercise, or simply keeping up with medical appointments. Beyond the practical benefits, socializing nurtures the emotional and spiritual side of life, allowing us to share wisdom, offer support, and enrich each other's journeys. As we approach our senior years, the feeling of having done enough or accomplished what we set out to do can creep in, leaving us with a sense of emptiness or loss of direction. The lack of purpose after 70 is one of the most dangerous traps you can fall into. When you no longer have a goal to strive toward, a reason to wake up every morning, life can quickly feel monotonous and devoid of meaning. Purpose isn't just about having a career or raising a family. It's about having something to engage with, something that makes you feel alive and vital. It could be as simple as volunteering, learning a new skill, pursuing a hobby, or spending time nurturing relationships. Whatever form it takes, a sense of purpose provides a mental anchor, something to look forward to every day. It instills a sense of accomplishment, no matter how small the tasks may seem. When you lose your purpose, it's easy to fall into a cycle of lethargy and apathy. Without direction, we often let our physical and mental health deteriorate, as we stop caring about the actions that support well-being. Worse, it's easy to feel disconnected from others if we no longer have meaningful roles to play in their lives. A sense of purpose drives us to take better care of ourselves, to engage in activities that challenge us, and to continue contributing to the world around us. It gives us the resilience to push through difficult times and offers a sense of fulfillment that material possessions or accolades never can. In fact, studies have shown that having a purpose can improve longevity, making it even more crucial as we age. As we grow older, it's easy to focus on the physical aspects of aging our bodies, our energy levels, and our overall health. However, neglecting mental well-being is one of the most detrimental choices we can make after 70. Our minds, just like our bodies, require regular care and attention to remain sharp, resilient, and positive. The aging process often comes with emotional challenges, grief from loss, fear of the unknown, or feelings of regret. If we ignore the mental health aspect, these emotional burdens can grow heavier and more difficult to manage. Untreated mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline can lead to a significant deterioration in quality of life, often exacerbating physical health problems and increasing the risk of early mortality. Maintaining mental well-being means staying engaged with your thoughts, emotions, and your environment. It involves taking the time to reflect, seek help when needed, and actively engage in activities that stimulate the mind. Reading, doing puzzles, learning something new, or engaging in creative pursuits can help keep the brain agile and resilient against the mental challenges of aging. Social interaction also plays a key role in mental health. Engaging with others, whether through family, friends, or community activities, provides emotional support and helps reduce feelings of isolation or loneliness. Additionally, practicing mindfulness, meditation, or even simple deep breathing exercises can have profound effects on reducing stress and promoting a sense of inner peace. When mental health is ignored, it can quickly spiral into a state of despair, affecting not only your happiness but your physical health as well. Addressing mental well-being isn't just about avoiding illness, it's about nurturing a mindset that allows you to enjoy your later years with clarity, contentment, and a positive outlook. As we age, the temptation to stop thinking about the future can become overwhelming. After decades of working and saving, many feel they've put in enough effort, thinking that their finances will take care of themselves. However, avoiding financial planning, especially after 70, is a critical mistake. Without a solid financial plan, the risks of running out of money, falling into debt, or relying on others in your later years become very real. At 70 and beyond, it's important to have a clear understanding of your financial situation, how much you've saved, what your income sources are, and how long your money will last. If you haven't planned for potential health care costs, long-term care, or unexpected emergencies, the financial burden can become overwhelming. Medical expenses, for example, often increase with age, and without sufficient planning, you could be left struggling to cover these costs. Moreover, many people fail to consider the impact of inflation, rising living costs, or changes in their personal circumstances. Without regular financial reviews, what might have been enough to live comfortably a decade ago could fall short now. Having a plan for your assets, whether it's ensuring that you leave something behind for your loved ones or organizing your estate, is also crucial to avoid leaving chaos for your family to sort out. A wealth-out financial strategy gives you peace of mind, allowing you to focus on enjoying life rather than worrying about running out of money. It also provides a sense of security in case you need extra care or face unexpected challenges. Financial planning isn't just about wealth. It's about ensuring that you have the resources to maintain your independence and live with dignity during your later years. As we get older, it's easy to fall into the mindset that things were better the way they were. We become comfortable with our routines, familiar environments, and the ways we've always done things. Change, especially in later years, can feel like an unwanted disruption. However, resisting change after 70 is one of the greatest barriers to growth, joy, and fulfillment in the later stages of life. The world is constantly evolving, and those who are unwilling to adapt often find themselves left behind. Technological advancements, new social trends, and changing ways of living can seem overwhelming, but they also offer opportunities to improve the quality of life. Embracing technology, for example, can connect you with family and friends more easily, provide access to healthcare resources, or help you stay mentally sharp by learning new skills. Those who resist change may find themselves isolated, struggling to keep up, and disconnected from the world around them. Change also brings fresh perspectives and new experiences that can reinvigorate life. Whether it's trying a new hobby, traveling to new places, or simply adopting a new mindset, change offers the possibility of growth. Staying stuck in old ways can breed a sense of stagnation and dissatisfaction, which can negatively affect both mental and physical health. Additionally, the act of resisting change often creates unnecessary stress. The more you fight against new developments or experiences, the more difficult life becomes. Accepting change and embracing flexibility gives you the ability to face challenges with resilience, fostering a mindset that adapts and evolves with the times. Embracing change doesn't mean abandoning the past, but rather integrating new experiences that complement and enrich the life you've already built.